I will be telling about 3 games that I have invested most time, most money and most effort making it work. Compare your experience if you have anything similar to me, or you're just gonna say, hey man, you've wasted so much of your time, just stop playing altogether. But again, this is all for you to decide. I have 3 topics to cover and not really so much time. The first game that I have fell for and invested most of my time was the game that I have played for over 15 years on and off. No, it's not Skyrim, it's not World of Warcraft, it's not Guild Wars 2 even. It's the rare one, it's Lineage 2. When I was growing up, all of my neighborhood, my close friends, my relatives, even my cousin who introduced me into this game was playing Lineage 2 that was installed MMO from CDs. It was crazy, it was laggy, none of us even know a proper English how to communicate. Not even saying that I know such thing now, but at the time graphics were outstanding, player base was toxic, but not as toxic as now, because everyone was learning the game, everyone was learning the roots, and you could see more or less people who are asking questions and communicating with other community members about things within the game, in the game. Rather than now people would be going to Wikipedia's online forums and asking how to operate certain things. Lineage 2 caught my eye and really built the passion for gaming in general from the very early age. I believe when I bought the very first computer when I was 15 up to like I was 25 or 26 when I was still playing Lineage 2. I really fell for the game, graphics, the music, the PvP, the trading, the conspiracies, the private service, the corruption. Everything that surrounds the game was easy access to get complicated and heavy intensive time consumption MMO that you can sink your time into. I spent so many nights, and I think if you're following this channel you can relate as well. If you play Lineage 2 in your past, man, this game can suck so much time and give you so little in reward, but when you finish the game you're thinking about the next day when you're gonna play the game and something just awesome could happen, like new gear gonna drop or a new craft gonna be successful and you're gonna be able to kill that better boss or kill that another enemy in PvP or become a hero in the server and just make a lot more money that eventually gonna allow you to do the very same things just more efficiently. The game is just infinite roller coaster wheel of you doing things to make your life easier but breaking stuff and just making your life more complex. It's very high risk game when you're trying to make something better and very little reward, but this reward when looking at other players always pays off, so you're kind of building this gambling addiction in the game when you get certain point, and it's magical thing. I spent so much time in this game, I'm not looking back, I'm not trying to go back, but looking back, I'm very happy that I have spent so many time in this game. I have met so many beautiful people in this game, and overall existence of this game is still magical. I remember the good old days, and if you have same memory or related memory, just make sure to leave this information down below. Speaking about the most costly game for me that I till this day remember is Black Desert Online. Back in the day I have spent not thousands, not hundreds of thousands. I was a poor kid. I was working as an IT service guy myself. I was earning 800 euros salary, but I still managed to spend around 600 euros within the game. It's crazy. Now put it into perspective, $800 of salary, sorry, euros, deducting rent, food, going to work and just buying something for yourself, and I still managed over half a year spend 600 euros on the game that I still had to purchase so I could play. And I'm not even disgusted or say that I have spent my money unwisely or I did a stupid thing. Back in the day, Black Desert was the shit. It was one of the most amazing, beautifully built games that I was able to play using my laptop, and everything was working smoothly. I remember I just rented my apartment, I was a single guy in the room, I was playing the game. From the moment I finished the work, I go back home, I turn on my laptop, I play the game till the moment I need to go back to sleep, go to work, return back, play the game again. I was spending so many hours in the game, contributing to the game's economy by purchasing cosmetics or purchasing additional goods, so that would be convenient for me, so that I would expand my inventory, have more slots, more weight in the game, or just just more stuff so I could enchant. I don't really remember now, but I remember each and every purchase was planned and it was purposeful and useful. I was playing this game so much, I think in half a year, at least 1,000 hours in the game, at least 1,000 hours. I was no lifing the game. At one point in time, I had the ability to play the game inside the office as I was working. Still, I managed to play it for 2 days up until I got the penalty and I was banned from bringing my home PC to the office. During the start of the Black Desert Online, that game initial launch, the first half year of the game, everything was butter smooth. All of the people that was really looking for hardcore play without money influencing the game, it was possible to get. There was so minimal purchases that even if you purchase stuff, it would not have ability to transfer over or be carried over to another character or be sold on auction house. So money you would be investing would be directed towards you only. So there's no pay to win aspect in the game. Well, it was, but it was not in the sense that it would be exploitable. It was very beautiful. It was extremely fun to play, and I'm showing clips on the screen here, and I gotta tell you, Black Desert then and Black Desert now are two completely separate games. I can't make myself to play Black Desert Online again, because the moment I hop in, I remember all of the things that happened was good and all of the things that happened that was not so good, and drove me to quitting the game because of the multiple burnouts and multiple ongoing addictions that was built on top of the game. But money that I have spent in the game, Black Desert Online, convinced me multiple times that I have not wasted my time by inventing and planning my purchases, and remembering it just gives me a good positive thing about just spending money inside the games rather than just doing random purchasing on anywhere else. I realized this on the second month, that community and hype, everything fades away, and all of the glamour, all of the nice pieces just falls off, and you are left out to decide whether the game with this gameplay, this end game, is exciting and fun for you or not. I'm saying that because I have invested so much time into recording music, motivating people not to feel sad about not hitting max levels and motivating them to do that, as well as encouraging people to follow up guides and just experiment, do their own builds. But at some point, you know, it's either you are believing your own story or you're just being kicked in the face by reality. I've been shown multiple times the reality of Diablo 4, and the game, actually, the franchise, I like it, but the owners of the franchise is Blizzard, that's soon to be bought by Microsoft, is turning Diablo 4, and not turning, it made Diablo 4 into its puppet, and currently it's just money dumping machine that each and every player would just go into the game, spend money on battle pass, burn out due to the fact that the game will not give you any sort of satisfaction after you complete the campaign, and just wait for a new season, hop in, do similar stuff, and that's it. It's not close to any sort of online franchise that I was hoping. I tried putting as much effort as I honestly thought I could, but eventually I saw that I can't really contribute to the game as much as I wish, as the game in my eyes didn't really supported me as a content creator by giving me ability to express my positive sides of the game, and it was really dragging me into negative parts of the game, and I don't like that. I like to be positive. I like to share new stuff, new ideas. So these are the three pillars of my existence. These are the three games. You have all of the 3 games videos on this channel. If you're new, I'm Tseburekas. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this one, like, share and subscribe, and see you in the next one.